You can see everything. So next, if you say don't use all this, cannot. So we do a study in my clinic. All this racun, it goes into your blood system. Every cancer patient you can see, this cancer payudara. You can see all the toxins, antimony, lead, mercury, nickel, thallium. All these are insecticide, pesticide yang kita spray. Mercury is from the fish because the ships passing by, they throw all the chemicals. Petroleum products, all chemical, mercury. And the cadmium is from all the batteries you just throw there. They dump it in the dump yard. Then the cadmium sinks through, goes back to your drinking water. Then you cycle, your filters cannot take it out. So we take cadmium. And cadmium can deposit dekat brain, the basal ganglia, causes Parkinsonism. Banyak Parkinsonism now. So what happens is when these chemicals go in the body, we have nutrient elements, we have toxic element. Both are also chemicals. One is this toxic, one is the body must utilize. Body also require nutrients, chemicals. But they require calcium, magnesium. This is for the blood vessel. Calcium is for bones, for blood clotting. You need copper, you need zinc, you need manganese, you get chromium. All these are good nutrients in the body. But because these bad fellows are always stronger, they got gun, they're not bothered. So they go in and they displace the good fellows. And you can see all the good one is going to the low side. From high, semua masuk ke low. This one, all going to the high side. You can nampak ni, high. This one going all to the low. So they are depleting the good nutrients. And these good nutrients you need for your immune system. You punya askar dalam. You need this. Next. So when you put our blood in the microscope, these are all cancer patients or chronic patients. You can see the protein that you're eating is not utilized by the cells. So these are known as ROTS, reactive oxygen toxic species. Everything is carbon dioxide and oxygen in the body, so this oxygen becomes toxic and they form deposits in the blood, and when they are in this, with this we call this cyanic acid beads, you can see malignant cancer. Cancer starts forming from the food you are eating. The food which is tainted and campur dengan racun. This is causing cancer. Why? I'm sure everybody will know somebody in the family or in the near family yang ada cancer now. It's so rampant now because of this. Goreng pisang with plastic, we don't want. So goreng pisang boleh makan tapi buat dekat rumah. Dangerous, Or you go and sit there and tell the girl don't put oil, only put oil. So what happens? These chemicals, this alloxan is a chemical, we inject in the mice to create diabetes, dalam mice. See, it goes in, creates the reactive oxygen toxic species, hydroxyl radicals, superoxide, which attacks the DNA. DNA is the head office. It attacks the head office of the cell, and it causes damage to the insulin production. So you don't get proper insulin. So you get a insulin that cannot do its job. The key, I told you, the wrong key. Next. So what is the answer? So we have to have our lipstick, we have to have our armpit, we have to have our powder. We need all this. We need color clothes. When you sweat underneath, all the chemicals also goes into your body. Because sometimes you rub medicine, it also goes into your body. So if you have heart attack, they will give patches now. So this also goes through your skin. So what can we do? Of course, every day you book up paper, you have to exercise, diet. Apa diet? Diet, and then change your lifestyle. Okay, change your lifestyle. Apa change lifestyle? You must ask them. They just say change lifestyle, change your diet. Apa diet? They tak kasih tahu. Apart from that, I believe that The most important cause is toxin, and you have to get rid of the toxin or protect yourself against the toxins. Best, of course, is to avoid toxins. So this is my farm where we keep cancer patients. This is a 40-50 acre land. This is Gunung Ledang. This is my farm. Some who have come, they have known. Next. Kita tanam sayur. You can see. All these are volunteers from US, from Sabah, all these people. We grow vegetables, beautiful. Langsung tak pakai any insecticide, pesticides, but you can still grow beautiful greens. I also ran my own fish, because fish has a lot of mercury, because the feed that you're putting to the fish also contains all this. They're not only putting estrogen in the chicken and milk, they're also now putting for the fish, so they want fat fish. So this is sad, but this is happening. So we use vegetable feed. We also use pellets with bread, because if not rugi, we have to do a little bit of fat. But as long as you don't put estrogen, you're quite okay. Next. So these are workers, some volunteers. You can see very nice vegetable we get. Later we want to have a program. We want to teach people to come and stay weekend. We teach them how to do farming, organic farming. And we want to teach, you can do it at home. Ada tanah sikit atau pot plant. How to recycle your waste. 70% of things you throw in the house can recycle. So you don't need to throw. We teach you how to recycle, and the enzyme that you collect from your leftover food, kita panggil dia enzyme, you use it to clean your toilet. Tak payah beli sabun. And then once there is no detergent, you punya river semua tak dapat polluted, your sea is not polluted. So we have to start this. So we have an international school. We got a farm beside the school now. We have start teaching children on eating organic, no junk food. All this you can't get from there. We are trying to help them to realize that global warming, all this is coming. So two important aspects other than diet, exercise, lifestyle changes is correction of the energy in the cells and correcting the pH of the cell. Okay? So we found that alpha lipoic acid can lower glucose, chromium picolinate lowers stabilized sugar, vitamin E, vanadium, chromium, these are all the essential nutrient minerals. Then we have our functional food. This was our research paper. When we presented it in USM, Mr. David and me went and tried. They don't want to accept our research. But now we are recognized in Emory University in Atlanta. I got my book, I don't know whether you have seen. So my PhD presentation was on this. And we have done a lot of research on this product. It is just enzyme from the rice. We call it functional food, which is your NutriBlend. Kita ada lain nama lah, different countries. NutriBlend, Alpha PSP, functional food. So these are functional food. It is not a food that you eat and then when not utilized, they jadi racun dalam badan. But it is functional. It has a function in the body. You just take 1 teaspoon and it is about 3 to 4 kg of rice, which is hydrolyzed by nanotechnology. And when it goes to the body, it does a function. So what's this function? First we talk about the research. This is our group, which we were called by the Ministry of Science Technology dekat Thailand, and we were given an award. So what is alpha so unique? It is the food for the cell. We start with one cell in the mother's womb, and then they divide sampai 3 to 4 trillion dapat bayi. So every cell ada dia punya same gene, same DNA, and each cell will need the food. And our body should recognize the food and utilize as a functional food. So dia boleh function, dia boleh buat electricity, dia boleh buat dia punya function. If it's for the head, to grow hair. If it is the leg, to grow the nail. So dia punya function boleh jadi. And scientists and researchers have developed a proprietary technology employing both biotech and nanotechnology. Nano means your eyes cannot see. Very fine technology, where we process essential nutrients polysaccharide peptide. Polypeptide is carbohydrate for energy. Polysaccharide and polypeptide is to create the enzyme and all the function of the body. So these two are very important. If fat, from carbohydrate you can get fat, so no problem. So you can take some oil, omega-3 and all, but extra fat you can get when your carbohydrate converts. But from good carbohydrate, bukan carbohydrate from the refined sugar. So of course we have our own field dekat Thailand. Make sure tak ada GMO, tak ada chemicals and all those things. Next.